And the infinite Holy Spirit wants you to recognize and to know that hate is all-consuming. It consumes you. And the Divine Most High gave His word, Job chapter 8, verse 22. They that hate shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught. The Divine Most High is warning you to be mindful of your words in this season. As we know, life and death are the power of the tongue. He wants you to know that there is a difference between dislike and hate, that they are not the same. Dislike is just the sentiment, the emotion, the feeling of not liking something. But hate is when it becomes an idol. Hate is when your dislike has become idolatry. The Holy Spirit wants you to know that hate is an idol. It consumes you, all of you, mind, body, soul, and spirit. It becomes the most relevant thing in your life. Some of us have experienced it, being in the presence of someone who is an idol worshiper of hate. And no matter what the topic of a conversation at hand is, they find a way to speak on that thing that they hate, that person, that place, whatever it is. They manage to insert in the conversation how much they don't like this or that about the person or about whatever it is they're talking about, right? A person that is consumed with the idolatry of hate, they usually expose themselves with the trifecta of traits, showing envy and jealousy, right? Gossiping and competition, right? They're in a competition when there is no competition with the thing that they hate. The Lord wants you to recognize that disliking something doesn't mean you hate it, right? Hate takes time. The sentiment has to build, and you have to dwell in it. And it takes an effect of your life. It takes a hold of your life, how you talk, how you think, how you react. It changes your character. It compromises your moral and your values, right? A person consumed with hate will compromise their morals and values. They will do things that it would be outside of their character, outside of their nature. But the hatred allows one to be easily seduced by sin, right? The idolatry of hatred allows someone to be easily seduced by sin. God is sending this warning to someone to be watchful of the words that they are using, because when you are truly filled with light, right? When you are truly filled with the light of the Lord, hate is an impossibility. You don't have that within you. You're not capable of hatred, because when you have the light of God, when you are walking with Christ, you get forgiveness even when it isn't justified. You get forgiveness when it isn't due. You don't linger on to feelings of resentment and dislike and things that build into hate, right? When you are in the light of God, it's impossible to hate, even when you want to. Even if you try, right, to hate a person, you're incapable of it, right? You're incapable. You're incapable to hate, because that would require you to idolize that subject, right? And when you're with God, you come into the knowledge of the power of the tongue and speaking things into existence and the power of faith, right? And so you don't have that ability, right, to dwell in hatred. The Holy Spirit wants you to know that hate is a dwelling place for the wicked. You don't have to like something, right? You don't have to like it. You don't have to like them. It's all right. It's all right to acknowledge, right, something that you don't dislike. In fact, we're supposed to, as Christians, point out the things of evil, the things of the sins that are disliked, the will of God, right? You're supposed to point out that disliking, but you're not supposed to dwell on it, because when you dwell on it, that becomes your dwelling place, and that is a dwelling place of the wicked. All right. So I pray that you seek the counsel of the Divine Most High, that the words spoken to your life may be signs and wonders for your confirmation. Selah.